What's up, ballers and shot callers? It's Faisal Khamisa from the Sports Sofa, and this is your NBA playoff recap for the night. We had 3 games in the association tonight, so let's start in OKC, where the Thunder, struck down on the Nuggets. This game was never close, with the Thunder having a 16-point advantage after the first quarter, up 31-15, and they never really looked back. Led, of course, by the perennial All-Star Kevin Durant, with his un-Durant-like 23 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. But this game for OKC was won on the glass. They had a plus 21 rebound advantage, including 16 more offensive rebounds than the Nuggets. You can really credit the trade for Perkins as a reason for this offensive rebounding influx. With Perkins now dominating the 5 spot, it gives room for people like Nick Collison, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka to just swoop in and grab those O boards, while opposing team centers really look out for Perkins. OKC took a 2-0 series lead into Denver. They should be careful, though, playing in Denver, as the altitude and the fans will definitely be rallying for this Nuggets team. Don't expect them to have much trouble. I do expect them to close the series out in 4, maybe 5. In San Antonio, where everyone is still talking about the 8-1 upset the Grizzlies provided in Game 1. Well, tonight was very different. Manu Ginobili returned to the San Antonio lineup, and they were a very, very different team. They didn't really have as many struggles as they did before. Despite losing a lead late when Tim Duncan fouled out, they prevailed with a 93-87 win. This looks to have restored some order for the Spurs, and they did look like a Greg Popovich team of old, just shutting down on defense, not really needing a huge lead to win the game, and at times their 10-point lead looked like it was a 20-point lead for Memphis. Memphis never was able to take the lead in the second half, and again, Ginobili's playing provided the difference for the Spurs. Expect them, like the Thunder, to win these series in 5, maybe 6, probably 5. The Memphis Grizzlies, look, they had their chance to take a 2-0 lead. If they won today, maybe they'd win the series, but losing today was huge for them and a huge positive momentum swing for the Spurs. Greg Popovich will not lose this series. I promise you that. In honor of the Grizzlies losing, let's give a shout out to my boy who saw them from the beginning in Vancouver losing and losing and losing. Big ups to Colin Chagani in Vancouver, BC, supporting his Grizzlies. Probably not supporting them. We're not going to wait for this Laker game to officially end. They're up 9 with 13 seconds left. If there's a miracle, I will shut down my blog forever. Please don't be a miracle. I'm not ready to give this up yet. Listen, the Lakers won the game, but there's still a lot of questions that have to be asked. Their leading scorer today was Andrew Bynum with only 17 points. Kobe had another off night with just 12 points? 10 points. Don't know. He's at the line right now. We don't know what's going on. Gasol, only 8 points, and they still look soft. Look, they may be able to get by the Hornets, but any other team in this Western Conference, the Spurs, the Thunder, the Mavericks, all these teams with size, the Lakers are going to struggle if this is how they play it. Pau Gasol is looking like, not Pau Gasol. We can't even say Marc Gasol because Marc Gasol looks good. Pau Gasol is looking like he's not a center anymore. He's just looking soft. He's looking weak. He's not able to grab offensive rebound. He's not able to put in baskets near the bucket. And, the Lakers have to be concerned about this. Like I said, this may not be an impeding issue for playing the Hornets because you really only have to stop Chris Paul. And stop them, they kind of did today. But going forward, it's interesting to see how they'll match up against the tougher teams. I do still believe the Lakers will win this in 6 games, maybe 5 games if they're lucky, if they do get that complete performance. But going forward, like I said, I'm not too convinced they'll make it to the finals.